Hey there, what's up? What is the word there? Welcome back to another Melanated Messages video, and in today's video we are going to be continuing our horoscope series here on my YouTube channel, and we're going to be doing Scorpio inspired makeup today. Now the birthstone for Scorpio is topaz. That was the one that kept popping up most when I was researching, so this is what this look is going to be based off of. So now let's get our read on Scorpios. But before we do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and if you are new here, welcome. You are going to enjoy this tutorial, so just sit back and let's get started. And if you're a returning subscriber, love to see you here again. So let's get into the video. So it says here that the date range for Scorpio is from October 23rd to November 21st. It is a water element horoscope. Again, like I said, the birthstone is topaz. And now let's just get some traits. So it says here that their strengths, they're resourceful, they're brave, they're passionate, stubborn. Well, they have stubborn as a strength. Okay. A true friend. Some weaknesses: distrusting, jealous, secretive, violent. Ooh, they do not like y'all Scorpios on here. Are you a Scorpio? If you are, let me know in the comments. Are these things that are saying true? Like, give us the tea in the comments, but because they're being a little shady right now. All right, so now that we have our read on Scorpios done, the gem topaz is giving me very orangey brown vibes, which is leaning more towards a neutral look, which I love to dabble in from time to time. So we're gonna start right now. I already have my eyebrows done. Let me hear you say eyebrows on fleek. The fuck yes. And I did post a tutorial on that on my social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook. Check it out. All the links will be down in the description, so make sure you check that out. So if you're not new here, you already know I'm going to be diving into my ride or die, the matte book from the Crayon Case, and irrespective of whatever look it is I'm doing, I always choose this shade here just as a transition shade or blank eyeshadow to go directly under my eyebrow hair. It doesn't matter, colorful, neutral, I'm going to do this because doing this just helps me to blend out my eyeshadows later on, because it will basically keep whatever color I put on top of it muted. So I'm going to take this brush, and I promise you it's clean. It just got stained by blue eyeshadow I used previously. Yes, I make sure I wash my makeup brushes. So now I'm going into the color right next to the transition shade that we use, this one right here, and I'm going to apply that on the outer corner again. So I'm keeping my eye open initially, just pressing that in so I can see how it's going to look. I may want something a little darker than this, but I can always go after. So now I'm going to basically fill in those gaps after I put down the shadow first and I know where I want it to go. So you can see, like here, it looks like I'm stabbing my eye. I promise you it doesn't hurt, but don't do it so hard that it hurts. But you know, so I'm just pushing that in there. So when after, like, I have my eye open so I can see this shadow above my hood, so that way I know that it's going to be visible to others and just visible in general, so you know it wouldn't be playing hide and seek with us. One of the most annoying things in the hooded eye struggle is, you know, applying your eyeshadow. It looks all bomb, you know, when you're doing it like this, and when you open your eye you can't see anything because it's like hiding in your flappy folds. The difference is very subtle, but off camera I went ahead and put some of this color in my crease. Again, if you know what palette this is, then kudos to you. I'm basically, I don't want to say beefing with the brand because I'm not beefing with them. I just don't support them anymore, so I don't say the name of the palette. It may seem petty, but hey, I already paid my money for it, so I'm gonna continue to use it. But yeah, so I took some of that and I put that in the outer V. Now I can see the difference in person, but because my lights are very bright, you may not be able to tell, but can you tell? So this is where I've added the eyeshadow, and this is the one without it. Now I know you didn't think we was going to move on to the next step without blending this out, and if you did, you need to fix that, okay? You need to go watch more videos and fix that. That is unacceptable. Two things you can do. You can go back to the first brush you used to put down your transition shade, or you can just take a clean blending brush, but I just chose to go back to the brush that I already started to use because it's like, why not? Now it's time to add some shimmer, shimmer, sparkle bit. Now it's time to add some shimmer. So I already pulled out my OG product, my MAC Mixing Medium. I'm saying OG like I had this for years. I mean, I recently bought it, but the point is I always use it. So make sure you get this, or if not, there is a cheaper alternative, the NYX Mixing Medium. Again, I don't own that one, so I can't really give you my opinion or feedback on that. But if you can get the MAC, you can get the MAC Mixing Medium. And I'm going to be taking this shader brush to apply that. Now all you gotta do, sis, is put a little bit at the back of your hand. I'm just going to take up some. Now I wanted to do a cut crease, but then I changed my mind, so it's not going to be like a cut crease, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to like put the concealer down and actually, you know, put a designated spot. It's going to be kind of like a blended cut crease in a sense. So now I'm just putting down my base, and notice earlier I didn't put any eyeshadow in the corner of my eye here. That was the reason why. And notice I'm also going to be leaving my eye open and applying some of the base like right here in this part, so that when I open my eye you can see some of the shimmer like up until this point. So now that we have that down, you know, hold it down, I'm going to be taking, well, I'm stuck between this color and the one on top of it, this one. I think I'm going to take that one. So you see the MAC Mixing Medium just helps us mix the shimmer more vibrant. So now you see how golden pretty that looks. Look at how vibrant that is. And that was like without barely applying any pressure to it. And I'm also moving my head along the way as I'm gliding it like this, just to help me spread that product. So like I said earlier, this wasn't going to be like a sharp paper cut, cut crease. So I basically just made sure I put down the base in like a half circle, and that's where the shimmer is going to grab onto. And so you see, like if you watch here, it's not as harsh. I'm trying to see how best I can explain, but basically the line is not it doesn't really have a line there per se. It's just kind of blended into the brown eyeshadow from earlier. Now again, you don't want to get too carried away and start to like move your eye around. And if you remember the Leo horoscope tutorial, when I said that when you reach to this stage, you want to keep your eyes stretched, remember, have your little fetty wap moments, and then you would like do the same thing. You put some more, same brush. And this time you're like patting it on top of it. You're not like swiping. That's what it is. It's like this makeup thing is a game. You know, just like you just gotta play the game. So just go back and forth between your brushes until you're satisfied, or until it looks good, I should say. And I'm just going to do the same thing on this eye. I already put some more of that MAC mixing medium on the back of my hand. Same step. So the process is you put a first coat down, put your shimmer on top of that, and then you lock it in place with the second coat. And if you feel like at any point you can't really see the first brown color that we put down, you can just go back to the brush and just go under your eyebrow hair on top of the shimmer. And you know, just make sure you blend out the edge as much as possible. Now we're almost done with the eyes, and I'm going to do my wing using this Sharp Me liner from the Crayon Case. Black owned, wink wink. And I do have like several videos talking about how you can do your wing liner, so I will link those in the cards above. But basically, don't pass the line into your crease so that it wouldn't make your hooded eyes look like awkward, and you don't have to do any like bat wing or whatever it is that they're doing these days. I did make a little mistake there, but I'm just going to go ahead and take like a little bit of concealer and put some eyeshadow over that. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my concealer brush. You see, I'm showing you guys when I make mistakes. This is how relatable I am. So anyway, if you do make a mistake, I just took like a little leftover concealer here and I put it on top of the black dot. So now you don't see the black dot I made as much. I'm going back to the eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to put it over it, like not a lot. But yeah, easy fix. So now I'm going to do my wing on my other eye and I'm going to add some lashes. Okay, so eyelashes installed, and I do have I think in the Leo video that I did show you how to put on lashes. And also, if you are not following me on Instagram, or if you have not followed my Facebook page, you need to go ahead and do that. Again, links in the description, because I did post a video there of how you can apply lashes. So now, to just complete this look, I am going back into this palette and taking the color that we use to deepen our crease, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. And I did end up getting some shimmer on my face, so I'm just going to take my big fluffy powder brush and just sweep that away. And if it doesn't come off by doing this alone, you can also take like something to wipe your face. This is actually it for today's look, guys. My face is kind of going through it, you know, with acne acting up, so I'm not going to do my entire face today, but I do have a video that you can watch if you do want to see my foundation routine. It's very detailed, so I'll link that in the cards above as well, so you can go ahead and check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. Don't be greedy, pass it on so they can get this information as well, and just enjoy this tutorial because it was fun to create this. Look at this. Yeah, so this is like giving me like sunset vibes. Okay, once again, if you are a Scorpio and you are thinking of recreating this look, definitely let me know below. And if you do, you can tag me on Instagram, on Facebook, or wherever you decide to post this, because I am on Twitter as well. Also, if you're somebody who, you know, likes to catch up on the tea and stuff, I do have a podcast, the Melanated Messages podcast, that you can check out, and you know where the link is. It's in the description. Check it out down below. Don't be scared. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, if the makeup artist cannot do the look on hooded eyes, then he or she ain't a makeup artist, period. Is a fraud. We don't deal with frauds over here. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye.